Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. So I have not filmed a video in a while. I think it's been like over a week since I posted, but I am back now and I wanted to try an expensive primer that I just got in the mail. So for me, this is an expensive AF primer, as you'll see in the title. I got this from Illamasqua. I've never tried the brand before. They are actually a British brand, and I'm going to give you some info on them and tell you a little bit about the product I'm going to be trying. It is definitely a primer, which I know doesn't sound that exciting, but it looks exciting when you see it like inside. I took a peek and it's just a cool primer. I heard someone talking about it. I fell down the rabbit hole of watching YouTube when there was a sale on Beauty Bay, and I decided that I was gonna purchase this even though I had already made an order. So I made a couple orders during the Beauty Bay sale. They had like 30% off. So I did get this item on sale, and that's why I decided to go ahead and grab it. I don't think I would have otherwise. But if you guys are interested in seeing me test out a new primer from Illamasqua, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the primer, the box. So this is the box that it came in. It is pretty bougie, like it's just like a cardboard, but it looks like really nice. Like I like the outside packaging. I have never tried anything from this brand, so this is kind of like a cool thing to try out. It has 30 mils of product or 1 fluid ounces. If you don't know, Illamasqua is a cruelty-free brand, and I do believe many of their products are vegan as well. If you want to take a look, of course, you can look on their website. And as I said, I purchased mine on Beauty Bay, so you can also get them on Beauty Bay. So this product is the Beyond Veil Primer. Now they do have a Hydra Veil, which is actually what I seen in the video I watched that made me want to buy this. But the Beyond Veil essentially is a mix of their Hydra Veil, which is hydrating for your skin, and then their Illuminating Beyond Powder. So if you have heard of Illamasqua, you've probably heard of their Beyond powders. They're kind of like illuminating, obviously, powders that they're very well known for, and it's supposed to be a mix of that into this primer. And you guys know that I freaking love illuminating hydrating primers. So I'm like, this is the one for me. I'm going to pick this up. It does say it's supposed to be intensely moisturizing. It's a lightweight gel formula that instantly rehydrates your skin to give a natural glowing finish where skin appears illuminated from within. So I thought that sounded amazing as well. We're going to see if it's illuminating from within or if it's like Tin Man illuminating. Either or, I like it because I just cover it with makeup and I just think it looks beautiful. So a little bit about the ingredients. They do say there is gardenia Florida fruit extract, sodium hyaluronate, and that helps the skin to retain a youthful look. And then there's another extract in here I'm not even going to try to say because I would murder the name, but it does have vitamin C as well to help improve skin elasticity and brightness. So that's just some info for you on the product. It's quick absorbing as well, so if you want something that kind of sinks into your skin quickly, this is supposed to do that. And it's supposed to, let's see if it has any other claims. Let's see here. It's supposed to create the perfect canvas for application, ensure a long-lasting finish that stays fresh and color true for hours for the ultimate skin radiance. Okay, so you can actually apply this just on like your high points of your face, it says as well, if you just want to create a glow in those areas. And it says it adds instant shimmer and shine. So I wonder if there's like shimmer in here. Ooh, that's a little different. We'll have to see this. Now it is rated 4.83 out of 5, pretty much 5 out of 5 stars. So sorry guys, my dogs are barking, but we are gonna go ahead and try this out. So if you're interested in seeing me try it, then I'm gonna go into that clip. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took it out of the box. I have you zoomed in a little bit more. So this is the outer packaging. I kind of forgot to show that. It has the Illamasqua right here, the symbol on the top. And it just has like the amount and things on the bottom. You open it up and it has a little spoon that you can use to actually take the product out. So if you don't want to dip your fingers in there, so that's kind of nice as well. So let's take that off there. I went ahead and took this off, the little spoon, and that is the inside of the product. So you flip this up. Look at that. It's like, can you see that? Ooh, it's like, it's definitely like feeling, it definitely feels cooling, but it's like really jiggly, almost like Jello. Is that a good like reference to make? It's kind of neat. I'm actually just gonna scoop some off the top things. I like to use I mean, it's an expensive product. I didn't say in my last clip, but this actually, I got it for $40 Canadian. Usually this is about 60 bucks Canadian for a primer, so that's quite expensive. That's why I call this expensive primer, because it's pretty expensive for my taste anyway. So we're gonna put a little bit right there. I don't know if I'm putting too much, but we're just gonna go with it. All right, so I think I have a good amount on my face. I just want to get that all off. So we're gonna close that up, and I haven't like moved the product around or anything. And I'm just gonna take my fingers and wipe this in, because that's what I usually do with primer. It doesn't say if you should use any type of tool or anything. Get my hair to my face. Ooh, it feels nice and cooling. I think I did put too much on, but that's okay. We'll just make sure to rub it in really well. Yeah, so the first thing I can say is that this feels like something I would like, because it's like so cooling on the skin. And you guys know that I like more hydrating primers. I do have normal to dry skin. And during the winter months, which it is right now, my skin does get dry. I'm kind of dry right around this area right now, around my nose. It's definitely not like the Tin Man glow. It's like a subtle bit of glow, I think. We'll kind of zoom in here. I'm just kind of bringing my mirror in a little bit to see. I'll turn it this way too. Ooh, that does feel really nice in the skin. Pull it down my neck. I'm gonna put a little bit up here too. Yeah, so I do think that went a long way. I mean, obviously I did put quite a bit of product because I wanted to get the top of the product off, but I think it looks pretty nice. What do you guys think? Does my skin look any different? Like, it definitely feels, it's a little bit tacky right now, so we'll see if it actually goes into the skin fairly well, but I can already feel it kind of absorbing. Keep in mind I did apply too much, so that could be why as well, but it does have a little bit of a tacky feel. I do like that with my primer, so if it stays a little bit tacky, that's fine. Generally that helps adhere your makeup a little bit better. But I do think it looks pretty good. I feel like my skin feels plump and it looks very like glowy. So it's kind of one of those primers that I'm into. So I'm actually gonna go off camera now, and I'm just gonna like put my makeup on. I'll come back, tell you how everything applied over top of it, and we'll see if it gives me that illuminating look. I'm gonna pair this with a luminizing foundation, the Shiseido foundation I recently got, because that one has like a nice luminizing finish, and I think it would look beautiful over top of this. So we're gonna try that out, and then I will come back and kind of give you my thoughts on it. All right guys, so I am back. So I have all my makeup applied, everything applied really nicely over top of this primer. So I have to say, I really like this. I typically, you guys know I'm not a big primer person. I actually kind of think it's like a fad that doesn't typically do that much for my skin. But I do like, you know, eliminating primers. I've said that in the past. I think they just give a nice glow underneath your foundation. Some of them disappear, but this one actually, I feel like actually kind of shows that glow from within, even though I did set it with the powder. It just still has that really nice kind of look to it. My skin also looks super smooth. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera how smooth it looks, but I don't see like any areas that are like really kind of like nothing's clinging anywhere. The foundation's not clinging anywhere. My face feels super hydrated. I can actually feel it seeping into my skin, and it feels like my skin is actually plumped. When that is a claim on a primer, you always kind of try to feel if you actually feel anything when you put it on, and I actually can say I did for this one. I still feel like my skin looks nice and plump, like I said, hydrated. It has that kind of glowy feel. It's very smoothing. So as far as long lasting, we'll have to see how it lasts. I'll update that, of course, in the description box after I wear it all day, or I'll pin it probably in the comments if you guys want to see how it lasts last, like, kept my makeup on. Generally, I don't find primers do a lot for keeping my makeup on, just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a big primer fan, but so far so good on this one, which kind of sucks because it's really expensive. And that sale I think that sale is over. It was before like Black Friday and all of that. But keep an eye out because Beauty Bay does do sales quite often, so keep an eye out for sales on there if you want to get it for a little bit less, because otherwise I think it's 34 pounds, but then in Canadian it's around 60 bucks. So it's pretty freaking pricey. I will say though, it's kind of like a skincare product as well. So it's kind of like a primer and skincare combined, and it has illuminating properties. So maybe that kind of justifies the price. I'm not sure. It really kind of is up to you. But so far I really like it. Like I like it more than any of the other primers that I have in my collection just off of first impressions. Again, this is a first impression, so it may completely fall apart by the end of the day, but we will see. But so far, like I said, so good. I like how it's looking. I like how my makeup applied. I just think it looks really great. And I always love a hydrating, illuminating primer. You guys know that. So I'm going to continue wearing it throughout the day, but like I said, I have high hopes for this primer, even though it's super expensive. So I'm not going to talk anymore. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit the subscribe button down below, and always hit the notification bell if you want to keep up to date with my videos. I am not the most frequent poster. I say that in every video. Also, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.